You said, under my leadership, let me quote you, will strengthen our export system, promote made in Anambra goods, and grow our economy to $70 billion. But they say you do not live in Anambra State. They say most of you are Lagos bridge. You own businesses in Lagos, Port Harcourt, or Abuja. So do you even know what? Do you even know what Anambra people need, and why should they or your people take you seriously?
As a matter of fact, one can say that I live in Anambra, in Nnewi, my house.
One can say, or
yes, because you see, I live in Anambra. I take off from Anambra. You know, there is no week or worst case scenario within 2 weeks that I'm not in Anambra State.
Mm.
Yes,
so you don't leave
I have businesses. I have businesses in Lagos, Abuja, Liberia, Ghana. You know, so the demand of my business, I move from place to place. Yes, but I have business in Nnewi. Yes.
So do you?
So I live in Anambra.
So the other part of my question is, do you even know what Anambra people need?
Well, as a matter of fact, in the past 1 year, I have traveled around the 179 communities in Anambra State to see what are their challenges. You know, it is after seeing the total mess in the system that was what prompted me to seek to replace the current governor. So it is because things are failing.
Is that what makes you different from every other candidate?
Well, what makes me different is what I'm bringing to the table.
What are you bringing?
Yes. I'm an ICT expert, and you know today, the major thing I'm bringing is e-government, spanning from e-transport, e-health, e-education, e-agriculture, you know, with digitalization of the entire government system. That, of course, for you to be a good governor, you must believe and go with the 3 E's, what I believe as the 3 E's of governance, which is empathy, equity, and efficiency. You must have love for your people, you must care for their welfare, and you must treat everybody equally, irrespective of who they are and what they are. Then finally, you bring with efficiency, you reduce the cost of governance and waste. So these are what I'm bringing. Under my 7 pillars of good governance, ships, making sure that all the spanning from security to health, to education, economy, environment, market, and social welfare, making sure that these are delivered to the people simultaneously. The problems of our people are different, you know. So I can tell you, currently what the biggest problem Anambra State is faced with today is insecurity. You know, the current administration waited for 3 years to bring what we have now, Udogachi. You know, where fairly used vehicles are being used for security. People are not well trained. There are problems here and there. Every day there is one problem or the other. So what am I bringing to the table? I will visit the security architecture of Anambra State has failed under this. I will review the entire architecture, get the right people, you know, train them well, give them the right equipment. Now, to back it up, as what is it that will make people come out to do the job efficiently? I will add up by giving them life assurance, so that when people are working, they are sure that if anything happens to them, their families won't be in trouble. Then to capital, as a technology expert, I will come in with artificial intelligence powered CCTV across the major cities of Anambra State, covering the entire exit and entry into the state. with a command and control center in the state capital to monitor who comes in, linking it to the NIMC database. That way, whoever that comes into the state, you will be able to know who they are. Give them the new vehicle. Right now, what they are using are Tokumbo Sienna vehicles and trucks and pickups. Of course, what is the standard? Government has no business getting involved in buying fairly used vehicles. Anambra State is a home of motor manufacturing company like Nwosu, so what is our business? Instead of patronizing our local manufacturers, like Nwosu, there is Kojo Motors, who is setting up another motor assembling plant in Omunya. So my government will help all these local manufacturers and make sure that in order to grow the economy of Anambra State. Yes.
So what kind of conversations are you having with your people, and how have they received these 7 pillars you have discussed with me? Because I think that one of the challenges of governance in this part of the world is when political leaders think they know what their people want without speaking directly with them. So what kind of conversations are you having with your people?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have, like I told you before, I have visited almost all the communities in Anambra State. And wherever I go, I ask them, what are your problems? And I see things by myself. So I have... So
they reckon with e-governance?
Yes. They believe in e-governance. It's not... in fact, what is the studio that I'm here in today, you can see technology at play. This wasn't what it used to be, So everybody, without technology, no government will deliver the right dividends of democracy.
And you say that's the problem of an average resident of Anambra in places like Agwata and Akuku. You say that's the problem, that's the typical problem of a resident in Anambra State.
The number one problem of the residents of Anambra State is insecurity.
Right. And I also agree with you. Let's talk about insecurity, because I agree with you when you say governance is not rocket science. It is also not to try your luck or make bogus promises. You've said that several times. So what's your assessment of the security situation in Anambra State? Most of you say the governor has not done enough. What would you have done differently?
Like I explained to you, what would have been done differently is the way and manner you recruit people, training. If you recruit, because we have had a situation where people claim that the same security men that are supposed to protect them are the ones stealing and causing problems.
As a candidate, have you investigated that?
Well, I have
because it's easy to make assumptions.
No, I have investigated.
What did you find out?
What I found out is most of the things they are saying are true. Even government has come out at different times to accept the fact that there are some miscreants within the system that they are working hard to do that. But everything starts from how you recruit people, the type of people, the system you use. For me, as a technology expert, we'll put in the best practices in recruitment. I believe in teamwork. I'm not saying that Nwosu is going to do everything alone. I will employ the best brains in Anambra State. And then mine is to supervise and make sure that things happen, correctly.
And that's what you would have done differently?
Yes.
All right.